Hi there and welcome to Bustthenet. Yeah, this is my second attempt at doing this introduction to our Premiership season. The first version of the show, I carried on talking a lot and just went on and went on. So I'm going to try and keep this very short and sweet. The intro before we get into the game. So we've been promoted. So what do I do when I get promoted? Kingstonian, top the table, finish ahead of Wolves. First thing I do, I go to all those clubs that are about to get relegated and I go after their players. So Wigan was a team that was about to get relegated, and so was Nottingham Forest. And I stormed into the transfer market and I just zoomed in on those two clubs. So we went to Wigan, picked up these two players, and then we went after Nottingham Forest, two of their strikers, Jason Cummins and Damien Phelan. So we signed these players up. We strengthened our backline with signing of Johnny Byrne, who's not bad, and Stephen O'Connor, who I tried to sign before, but he didn't want to come because we were low rep. So we waited. You see, some of these players, they don't want to come to you. So I did a lot of these negotiations the moment the season, we were still in the playoffs. I started looking at these players and I'm starting to try to sign them. But most of them wouldn't want to come because our reputation was very low. So you need to get some players in so that your club as a whole you get better players in. It took me a while, but I think the signings of Sam Johnson and Jack Price helped. So we signed these two players. The moment I signed these two players to the club, it was a bit more easier to get the rest in. But our first signing was Jacob Davenport, then Johnny Byrne, Stephen O'Connor. These guys all joined in. Then the big names came. Dominic Ball refused to come at the start. I was having such a hard time because I wanted to sign this guy. He was worth 250,000. His positioning isn't that bad, but he refused to come. And in the end, we got it. These two players, Jason Cummins and Damien Phelan, refused to come. So it was only after the signings of these couple of players, especially Rob Hall and Chris O'Donnell, and Jack Price, that started to make it easier for me to attract the rest of the players. And we also, it's important to get players with good reputation as well. So I got Carl Norton. So he's got a good reputation. So even though he's a bit old, right? But heck, man, his attributes are better than what I have for some of my first choice players. Then this guy I don't know where he popped up. Scout came to my door, knocked on my door, showed me a report and said, "Can we take a look at this player?" My jaw dropped and I went, "Holy cow! Where did he come from?" And apparently Borussia Dortmund and another club own a portion of his they each own something. So he comes from a club in Scotland called Hamilton, playing in the Ladbrokes Premiership. So I went, okay, fine, let's sign him. So we put him in the team. Jordan March, another player who refused to come, came on a free in the end when I strengthened my team. The only thing I don't like about him is this runs with the ball to the center. That is something I don't like. But I could use him as a segundo volante. Only problem is whether or not he has the stamina to last that kind of a run. So we haven't really decided one way or the other. We added one player on loan. In fact, we got two players on loan. The wingback from last season, he's still with the club from Crystal Palace. And speaking of Crystal Palace, our new home is Selhurst Park. You got promoted before our stadium could get built. It's like this little curse that I have. I never get to see the stadium that they keep upgrading. So right now we're in Selhurst Park, waiting for a 20,000 seater stadium to be built. Selhurst Park, I'm gonna miss it, man. It's like 40,000 seater, man. So never mind. Okay, so what do we do? So the strategy is very simple. Towards the end of the season, the first thing you do is you go out there, get signings before the season ends. So it's very important that you're doing a shortlisting all the way. So you got to add players to a shortlist. So this was very handy. And don't do panic signings. You identify the targets who are going to add value. And the best way to do that is to target those clubs that are about to go down. That's where who I targeted, and then I just brought in players after that. So we have signed all the players we need to. We're not going to sign any more players. The transfer budget is 1.6 million. You do not want to use up your entire transfer budget. So our transfer budget, we started with 18.37 million. We haven't used the whole kitty, and it's important not to spend all of it. You need to keep about 4 million or 3 million or something like about 10% of the transfer budget. Don't spend it all in one go. because you will need to mess with the wage budget, because chances are after you sign the players, you'll find that you maxed out your wage budget, and then you have to, it's a pain in the ass to do it later. So make sure that you don't spend all your money so that you have the buffer for your wage budget to make any more signings. So that's what we've done. And in terms of wage budget, we're okay. So has been the strategy. In terms of a tactic, we're sticking to what we know. We have this plan. We also tried a 4-3-1-2 in preseason. Of course, I'm gonna always love my Karamba system, which is one of my favorite tactical systems I've made on FM18. But I still like this as well, the 3-4-3 that we use. So as a team, a bit sad though. The only survivors of this team, the Howard McKenzie midfield partnership ripped apart. Howard, I didn't extend his contract. McKenzie, he's on loan now to some club, I think Boston United. So he's not going to get a chance to play, so I just let him go. Players like Charlie Raglan, out of some misplaced sense of loyalty, I decided to keep him around. I didn't let him go as well. But all these under 18s, I was shouting Daniel Sparks' name the whole of last season, right? Daniel Sparks. Yeah, he's not been registered. Lee Birch has been registered. He's unhappy because he was a key player. Now he's on the sidelines because I brought in Sam Johnston. So all these players, Tyler Maguire, he may get a chance to play, but other than that, I don't know. So the survivors are players like Kevin O'Connor, and surprisingly, Joe Hanks. Joe Hanks is still here, but I'm still toying with the idea, fringe player. I don't foresee him being much of a first teamer this season. But here, Matthias Kate, I need an option for a playmaker. He's an Estonian, 25 years old. Not fantastic ratings, but we'll see if he develops. But low decisions in him, I doubt it too. So these are the players that are going to be heading into the Premiership. So we've got a whole bunch of players, and we're getting ready now for our next match. And it's going to be quite the match, because I'm expecting everybody to go, oh my God, it's this team. They're the shittiest team ever to come to the Premiership. Let's kick them around. So what do you expect? Attacking flexible. They are going to come at me. So they only got one, and the funny thing is, attacking flexible with only one exploitable flank for me. Their left flank, which is where my winger on attack is supposed to be attacking. So this entire flank, they got an inverted winger coming this way, advanced forward and a target man. So I got to be very careful how I attack them. And these players are not bad. So he's a 27-year-old Sam Gallagher. Well, he's 13. Off the ball is 13. So some of my strikers, defenders, their positioning is not so bad. This guy is a very good hold-up man. Very good, not a bad target man. Mavididi, yes. This guy is a good target man in the game. Then we've got Kuchevich, Barrow. So we're going to have to be very careful. I haven't decided. We'll quick pick first, see what the ass man says. Cummins on the flank. Yeah, in the absence of Rob Hall, we might have to use Cummins on the flank. We could also, we'll use him on the right flank, which is like crazy because I wasn't expecting to do this. Phelan, you coming here, you're going to be inside forward, and we're going to go with Ashley Pope in front. Price, O'Donnell, you need to play with somebody. Norton, are you 100%? Okay. Sam Johnston, Jacob, Davenport, Price, passing 15. Okay, you'll play here, and we'll put us Davenport. Jordan March is on the bench. You got Joe Hanks, Charlie Raglan, Matthias Kate, Callum Higgins was on the bench. Okay, you might be a striker that we call on. So these are the players for the day. Wing backs, we got Voda, we got Kevin O'Connor. I think this is fairly okay. This team that's heading out. Okay. Fingers crossed. Can you solve the problem? Now he wants to talk to me. Okay, I'll let you go. Good defending from the boys again. Bob now to Vukcevic, plays it to Etobo, back to Vukcevic. Etobo gets the ball. It's well worked and off the line. It's cleared. So far, this has been a good game, but we haven't really created very many good chances in and around the box. Townsend, we had a few good crosses, one or two crosses that were pretty solid. Carl Norton with the ball, holds the ball up for Price. Here we go, Kevin O'Connor back to Ashley Pope, finds Davenport, now to Price. Price will play to Pope. Pope crosses the ball, buys a corner. First match of the season against Derby County. We can only hope for the best. Price out to Byrne. Byrne plays it back to Cummins. Cummins crossing the ball. Now they have a chance to launch an attack. They've got the ball to the perfect player, Mavididi, who can hold on to it, but O'Connor's. Kevin O'Connor does brilliantly. Okay, free kick taken by Kevin O'Connor inside the box. Ooh, this was a layup. We should have done a lot better from that set piece. Price into the box. It's another set piece that works. That should have been a goal. 2 set pieces that we should have converted. Okay, alright, we know what to work on. Attacking set pieces. Kevin O'Connor. Because we can win balls in the air. So Davenport to O'Connor. Plus we play with 3 defenders, right? So it gives me options for my attacking set piece routines. Etobo, over the top it goes to Mavididi. Mavididi shoots and Bettinelli. Second time asking. Handles that, but he's injured now. He's taken a knock. Bettinelli, 1 save and Betty is injured. Betty. Is it a serious injury? I can't tell. O'Connor to Byrne, to Price, to Davenport. I want to play Bettinelli instead of Sam Johnston for this game because Bettinelli is strong in the air, and we've got to play against Mavididi, who's also a threat in the air, but he's gonna hit. Bettinelli makes a great save. It's a corner. We got Bettinelli. Townsend. I don't know why I gave him the number 13. Alright. So far, a lot of the action is happening in our half, but the good thing is that we are controlling quite a fair bit of possession in midfield. So far, so good. First 45 minutes, the attacking flexible system is not doing too well. Okay, option. Okay, we're gonna do something different. Okay, so we're gonna go to our 4-1-3-2. We have options with this team. This team is built for options. So we have Ball, who can play as a DM. We'll push him up here now and get him to be a halfback. And then we got Byrne, who's a central defender. So we got Kevin O'Connor, Stephen O'Connor, Norton. We got Davenport, Phelan, Cummins, and Pope. Cummins is gonna be 14. We got Phelan. Phelan will come here. Cummings is okay. We'll put you two together. Cummings and Pope, and then we got Ashley Pope will come off. Then we got Price. We got Davenport. On the bench, we got Chris O'Donnell who can come up for Pope. And we'll turn this into a central midfielder on attack. I have a 4-1-3-2 somewhere. Okay, so we're gonna try and hit them on the break. So we got this player. I'm gonna turn him into a halfback on defense. We got Norton. We've got Norton on one flank. I'm gonna take him off, and we're gonna leave Norton on for the time being. We're hoping after the break we do better. I mean, we play it well. I'm seeing certain things. I'm hoping that we can hit them on the break because we're not doing too badly in the box when it comes to dealing with crosses. So Bettinelli is strong at handling crosses. I've got 2 defenders who seem to be handling my VDD quite okay. So we're gonna let them try and cross the ball at us, and then what we're gonna try and do is we're gonna try and hit them on the break. Phelan to O'Donnell. Plays it out to Norton. Crossing it in, and it's a goal! It's an own goal by Jack Stevens. Sweeping, lucky, they've been FM'd. O'Donnell's ball to Carl Norton. Carl Norton Thing is, just trying to put the ball into the box, to the far post, and somehow or another ends up in the back of the net. So it's a tactical switch that we just made that somehow ended up giving us a goal. Okay, Bettinelli to O'Connor, Evan O'Connor playing to O'Donnell, now to Price. Price out to Davenport, now to Price. Price plays it out to Norton. Norton loses out. Gallagher with the chance to release Mavididi. He's blocked. He had a very hard time. The moment he had the ball, he was under pressure. Kevin O'Connor to ball. Back to Kevin O'Connor. Now to Bettinelli to Byrne. Byrne to Davenport. Davenport to O'Donnell. O'Donnell over the top for Cummings. Cummings through. He's ping pong. The keeper made 2 great saves from Cummins. So maybe I might even switch to my 4-1-3-2 because it's got a low block against some of these teams that are going to be attacking me. If I can deal with these crosses inside the box, it's not a bad move. Norton to Cummins to O'Donnell. This is a race between 2 players, but they get it to Mavididi. Mavididi with the chance to release Etobo. Now let's see how we do with this cross. It's into the box. Gallagher. He finds the net. Derby County have found the equalizer. Well, we were lucky. And they managed. I mean, it's all fair. This is a fair result if they manage to get that equalizer. Norton, Davenport to O'Donnell, but we are still quite. We could potentially be very dangerous on the counter. 80 minutes. They haven't had very good chances. Okay, Phelan is injured now. We're gonna have to bring. Okay, we're not gonna bring Forte. We're gonna bring Callum Higgins on. Schlupp. Good. They dealt with that cross. Cummings to Price. Price over the top. Phelan. Stephen O'Connor. Samaris to Etobo. O'Connor again with the ball. Looks for a run from one of our players. Bandy. No chance for a cross. 83 minutes on. Bandy. Well wide. Bettinelli with the keeper is still nurse. But we want him to play because he's good in the air. Stephen O'Connor to Kevin O'Connor to O'Donnell. Back to Price. Now to Ball. Ball to Davenport to O'Donnell. Cummins. Gallagher. Bondi. Higgins can't get there. Vučković. Schlupp. It's all. We're trying our best from the back. Samaris to Vučković. To Blue, to Schlupp. Etobo. It's safely into our keeper's hands, Bettinelli. Blow with the ball to Schlupp. It's gone wide. Kevin O'Connor to Ball. Kevin O'Connor to O'Donnell. To Davenport. Slides it. Looks for the run of Norton. They play it out to Etobo. Etobo's got far post waiting. Byrne does well. Okay, so I'm not unhappy with our performance. For the first game of the season, we didn't lose. That's my goal every time. So we managed to come away with a point. If we can come away with a point, it's a good result. Stephen O'Connor to Higgins. Higgins plays it out to Carl Norton. He doesn't have this system needs a really fast wing back. Well, so it's opening day. We've gone to Derby County and we picked up a point. Yeah, it's good. It's good for morale that we haven't lost our first match. Our second match is going to be a morale grinding match because we'll be playing against the one and only Manchester United. So on opening day, out of the 3 newly promoted sides, Kingstonian managed to get a point. Wolves and Norwich lost the opening day matches. Wolves by a solitary goal and Norwich by 2 goals. So, yes, not too bad. Not too bad. Well, I hope you enjoyed this edition of the Kingstonian Diaries. A bit of a bummer. We got a few players injured. So it's going to be a pain in the ass for me for the next couple of matches. So if you have any questions, please look me up on Twitter at Bustthenet or addicted2fm.com, my website. Once again, I'd like to thank all my patrons for their continued support this channel. I can't help it. I'm looking at the screen going, bloody hell, he's injured. Okay. All right, you guys take care. Have a good one. I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.